Ladies and gents, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Demon Souls. As I come in here, I'm greeted by the fact that I'm wearing a helmet. It's a rarity for us at the moment, but I'm on board with it. We just need our gloves, don't we? And then we've got our full set. That being said, where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, hello, Bior. Sounds a bit like Dior, doesn't it? Because you're worth it, whatever their slogan is, I actually don't know. Let me think for a second. I remember. Yeah. We spent ages in here doing. We were doing. What is it actually called? 1-3? I think it's 1-3. Yeah, we did the penetrator and we got the 2 colourless demon souls. Yes. Ah, that's it. Latria. There, it's all coming back to me. There we go. Yeah. Hello, Patches. The good old Patches squat. You gotta love it. So, we haven't been here in a while. We did this, it was one of the earlier places that we did. I think it was our third... No, I think it was our 4th location, but it still feels like it's been a good while. This place has grown on me the more I've played through it. I think one of the problems is the run up to the boss, and indeed the run down below if you end up dying down there, because yes, you can actually get down into the abyss below. Now I remember you chased me, right? Yeah. What happened to you? Patches look like, oh, you just straight up went for they thought, screw it, instead of fighting this guy, I'm just gonna end it all. Okay, so we might use our bow and arrow from time to time. Are you coming? Can you get up there? It doesn't really matter, because you're screwed either way. My fine demon friend. Okay, yeah, so these gargoyles, they will always drop soul items, but poo soul items, basically. But, you know what, everything kind of adds up ultimately. I remember... Okay, some of the jankiest AI in the game is located in Latria. Here's one of the reasons, okay? Because as soon as these guys aggro, they fly up, and then they land on their pedestal, okay? And instead of just flying down to me here, it has to find its path and go over here first. It's slightly ridiculous. This one's also a... well, I thought it had a crossbow, but maybe not. Okay. Fresh spice times 6. I don't need them. I'm going to pop them away because I want to keep on top of my storage too. What was I going to say? Gargoyles. Oh, interesting. They also drop a magic crossbow, which can be an interesting weapon for mages to use if they want a magic projectile that is not a spell. Or, I don't know, you could do like a bit of a spell blade build, and you could have a magic crossbow from one of these guys as well, which is it could be cool. One day I need to do that. Look, if my channel gets big enough and some of you guys suggest weird playthrough ideas for me, then maybe I'll give them a go. Because at the moment I'm happy. Whoa! I thought I was going to roll off then, but we're okay. I'm happy just doing this kind of shit, but obviously, you know, that's not exactly great for content-wise if I do multiple playthroughs. So, you know, I'm open to ideas. I'm open to trying new delights. Now, you can go down there if you want, but I'm honestly going to wait until a bit later, until the environment changes a little bit, okay? And I can hear this big old booming heart in my ear, and I don't like it. Heartbeats are bad enough at the best of times. Oh, Lord, that frigging drop down as well. There it is. Delicious, no? So this is some sort of mechanism or contraption that was built to feed the demon souls, okay? So it feeds off the squalid. Oh, there's also a drop down here. Oh, I was hoping maybe for like a sign on the floor to tell you where to drop. Because you wouldn't believe how many times I've died just trying to get down here, people. Is it just here? Wish me luck. Oh! Whoa, what the hell? I was in the wrong place? Was I in the wrong place? Was I in the wrong place? It didn't feel like the wrong place. Maybe I'm just being stupid, or maybe you can't do it until you deal with the heart situation. Interesting. I'm actually intrigued. I did it, but it was death anyway. We'll see. We'll see. Also, that thing over there that's all lit up to my left, that's all yellow, that's actually the ivory tower over there. Even though there's like a billion towers, that's the ivory tower. Okay. So that was the seat of this kingdom. Well, if you're offering yourself to me, thank you. I'm still intrigued by what happened there. Did I not go high enough? Was I, well, like I said, was I in the wrong place to do that? There's definitely a drop down, and you get an item. You get an item. Yeah, I was just in the wrong place, look. Okay, I'm dumb. Oh, that's my message. There you go. That God knows from what that went from when that's from. I'm just gonna leave it. I usually delete messages so don't get rated, but I'm gonna leave that one. So do I trust my message and just walk off here, or do I go where the pot is? I think here. No, that's too far. My own message deceived me. I think a little bit further to the left. I'm sorry to be doing this now near the beginning of the episode, but I think I'd rather get this out of the way, in all honesty. Just so it's not living in my mind rent-free going forwards. Now, it is fairly easy to rush through here as well. But things do change a little bit later on, and some different enemies will spawn as well. Very cool environment, though. Look at that. Look. I don't think I've ever experienced a drop in FPS in this game. Are you coming to play? No? Okay. I don't think I've ever had a drop in FPS in this place. Oh, sorry, in the game in its entirety. It's quite impressive. Well, I guess it's optimized to hell for the PS5, but even so, there's loads of particles and it runs like a dream. So there you go. I wonder if I had an FPS counter in the corner, if it would ever flicker. Maybe. Right, well, take two. I guess we try here. Oh, why do you do this? Why you do this? Okay, guys. I'm going to try once more on camera, and then I will... then I'll just have to pause it until it's done, because, you know, 100% and everything. We've got to get the shiz. It's just one of the things we've got to engage with, even though I hate to admit it on this occasion. Right, I'm sorry, I'm not killing you this time. Where are you up there? No, I'm not killing you. Bye. Bye. I'm sure it was where the pot is. On the left. Unless I'm approaching it from the wrong angle. Maybe I don't do it at a 90-degree angle. I kind of do it like 45 degree. We'll see. We'll see. It's so janky. But then this thing juts out here. I just don't trust myself. No, why do you do that? You fucker! Right, I'm just... Okay. Look, I'm going to have to pause, and I'm going to have to do it off camera. I apologise, and I will try to tell you where I dropped from, okay? BRB. Hey, peeps. I'm actually back. I haven't done it again, but I'm feeling good about this. Like, I swear I've not looked at a guide or anything, and this might not even work, but I was just thinking, what if I go all the way to the other extreme from here? It looks like it It looks like it juts out a little bit more. Maybe if I go here. Oh, man. Well, wish me luck. Anyway, if it doesn't work, then I'll be back in a second anyway. Nope, didn't work. Right, back to the drawing board. You happy? Are you happy, From Software? Blue Point Games, are you happy? I'm not happy. Ugh. Okay, I did it on my next try. It was similar to the idea that I had, although it wasn't quite as extreme. It was a little bit more to the left, okay? And that's where I got it right. So I think this side is defo wrong where the pot is, and then it's more on this side, okay? Otherwise, just best of luck to you. And all it is for this crap, okay? No apologies, but it's not something I've ever used. It's a magic sword and a magic shield, okay? It's what Boletaria, whatever his name is, Ostravia, uses as his weapon. So while I'm down here, I might as well grab this. But there is some more shiz down there, okay? But like I said, there's not much point going down there yet until we, excuse me, grab everything else. Also, as you can see, this is a good place for mages in general, because you'll get quite a bit of Old Spice too. Right, at least with that traumatic experience out of the way, we can carry on with our journey here. So, this place, like I was saying, this place has grown on me, apart from that bit. Apart from that bit, and apart from, well, maybe the boss that's coming up eventually, but in the meantime, let's just crack on here. Okay, so we can't go that way because it's actually blocked by a big old throbbing tube, which makes me think of Jabu Jabu's belly in Ocarina of Time. God, you guys are quite loud, aren't you? Again, they'll be tied to the voice volume. I apologise, but that's just the way it's going to be. Inside Jabu Jabu's belly, anyone that played Ocarina of Time. Oh, these wankers. So as you can see their trick here, they're very grandma's footsteps. Wait, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, right. This is comical. There we go. Can I get your thingy before you drop? Yeah, thanks. Okay, right. And also we get a soul's favourite here. Ah, the flamberge. So, you'd think that it's a fire weapon. In fact, is it in this game? Hang on. No. You'd think being called flamberge, which means something fire, flamberge, it's probably something like flame edge. You'd think with that name it would have fire damage, but it does not. It's in fact bleed damage. And it's pretty much in every Soulsborne game. Most recently, it was in Elden Ring, and it's what Jeren uses. Where are you going? Jeren, the witch hunter, which is Radahn's bodyguard guy. Radahn's number 2. The one that says, "Let the Radahn festival begin." That guy. Anyways. Some goodies off here. Now this place can be a bit spicy too, because hang on, not just because of that, but there's also some gargoyles here that can create some issues for you. So what I'd recommend here is actually taking things slow. Is that the moon or the sun? Looks more like the moon, doesn't it? So it's perpetual nighttime here. It's interesting. Right, here we go. I hear one. Right. Like I said, just take things slow, because if you start trying to roll about on these stairs, trying to avoid damage and stuff like that, the chances are you could roll off, okay, by mistake. There's also a little lift here. These lifts are funny because they really don't stay stationary for long at all. Literally milliseconds. There's only one gargoyle as well. Maybe there's another one coming up. There's a second one of these lifts, and it is... Oh, now I hear you. Where are you? Where? Oh my lord. Look, I like to kill everything, so... Are you beneath me? What are you doing? I didn't even think these things could fly up this high. Right, where are you? You see what I mean? Oh lord! I mean, the game looks fantastic, but geez, Louise, what were they doing with the AI, especially in this place? Anyway, sorry, there's another one of these lifts, but it's like 3 times as long, and you've got to wait a good while for it if you miss it the first time. Okay, so we've got to our first little towery bit. Okay, we see some guys up to no good in our neighbourhood. And if you look what they're doing, it's a chain, but where does the chain go? Well, wouldn't you like to know? I'd like to know too. There we go, look. Straight to that heart thing. Is it just going like straight? Oh no, there is a hole, okay. I thought it's just like clipping through that window. So, unfortunately, we've got to do some genocide. We've got to engage in some genocide. Bye. And we get a cutscene too. Excuse me. There we go. So, that is one chain of 2, okay? Even though there's like multiple chains, I think these 2 are like the a bit like a keystone in a bridge. It's like holding the whole thing together. Also, there might be some help here. Yes, if soul tendency is white. So yeah, if soul tendency is white, you can come back here, and a little bridge will appear that will get you a secret item as well. I say secret item. Well, it's technically a secret item, but it's a secret item that leads you to more secret items. So you can probably guess what that is. Anyway, it's a key. Right. So, what I would recommend here is... Ooh, look, we actually get a look at the land itself. Look. So it doesn't look the most inviting of places, does it? Off in the distance. Just a jagged canyon. So, yeah, there's a couple of... These cages are actually lifts, as you could imagine if you played other Souls games. But I would recommend not going in those, because if you do, you can't get to this bit. Okay, and if you go here, ooh, you get one of those, which is nice. You also get some prism stones, and I think these prism stones are supposed to indicate that Patches was here. It's when you see graffiti that says someone was here, especially in the UK. This is Patches' version. Also, I'm trying to see where the... Hang on. I apologise if I'm swivelling around a lot here. Yeah, this is the church we came from. I think. Yeah, I think that... Hang on. Do you know what? I'm confused. Hang on. Yeah, that's the ivory tower over there, right? And we just came from there. Hang on. I'm interested to know, because I like to see how the world intertwines. That's where we came from. That's the church over there, and that's the prison down there. Okay, because I think at one point I kind of pointed up to this place and said, "Oh, there's going to be an NPC in a cage," and lo and behold, here he is.
Are you here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place. I am on your side. I have come to face the demons.
Of course you have. So this is Yurt, the Silent Chief. This is one of the people mentioned, one of the Tarnished mentioned in the opening cutscene. He's just going to walk straight on through.
Thank you. I will remember this. I am certain we will meet again.
No, he actually sounds like Margit from what's it called? Bloody fucking... We're just talking about it, Elden Ring. And also, something else that's weird, he was actually in a lift, so... Unless it was locked from the outside, dude could have just, you know, straight up gone down here. But anyways, we need to go down. So this is where those other cages would have taken you, right? But you would not have been able to rescue him. Also my HP, whoopsies. I already hear the screeches of the damned. Yeah, there's one. Right. So thankfully, this is not a poison swamp, and it does not slow you down, okay? Even though it's a pool of blood, and, well, coagulated blood. You think it would slow you down, but thankfully, no, it doesn't. So it is, it could be worse, put it that way. And then we get these lovely things here, look. These beautiful creatures right there. Okay, so the little ones aren't too much of a threat. The bigger ones can be, but only if you allow them to be, okay? Now, the real dangerous enemy is actually over here. Yes, here you are. So I'm going to try and get some preemptive damage. Yo. Do you remember what I said, guys, last time about the flaily attack? You see how much damage just 2 hits did, and I got stun locked. Alright, here we go. This is a win. Be gone, you foul meatball. There we go. Okay. So like I said, that's the real threat. Also, we're going to be coming back here eventually when we get black world tendency, because look up there. There's an item. And you might think, how the devil do I get it? Well, oh, is this one of mine? Ooh, this is one of mine. Do you know what? I'm going to keep that one. Because I can't see any other messages here saying, you know... Oh, that's a bloodstain. That's one of mine from ages ago. No one liked it. How poo-poo. Anyways, yeah, if soul tendency is black, we can get that special item there. And it's actually a really, really good item too. That is useful for the final world. Also, you get the fragrant ring, which is purchasable from patches for 60,000 souls. Also, the big ones, you'll notice that they always have an animation that where their tail gets chopped off, right? Look. So the tail always falls off and then they die, regardless of whether or not you actually hit the tail or not, okay? So it's a little bit weird for that reason, but also it does give you a window of opportunity to kill them properly. And also having this good old big sword here is proving to be quite useful, honestly. And can you see how much durability this thing has as well? Look, I've lost a midgie's dick worth of durability here. It's quite amazing. Right, so I'm afraid, people. And by the way, yes, they are centipedes with faces in them. Okay, or centipedes / scorpion / human. So they really did conjure up some good old nightmares in this one. The likes of which we have seen before because we played Soulsborne games before. Anyways, especially Bloodborne, when you look at like the One Reborn and stuff. But anyway, I digress. Okay, let's make sure we get all our goodies. This is Ephemeral Eyes, I remember that. Back from when I was trying to farm them to affect world tendency. Okay, there's believe it or not, there's actually nothing else down in the pond of despair. It was just where the meatball was. No, let me put you out of your misery. It does look cool though. It does look cool down here. Very dark and dank. Hello, boys. See ya, boys. So stupid. So stupid. I got a ring then, didn't I? Was it a plague ring? I think it was a plague ring. Yeah. Send to storage, thank you. Don't need fragrant ring. Fragrant ring is good because it slowly increases your MP or restores it, should I say, and that's good for mages. But one of the starting classes actually starts out with the fragrant ring, so look out for that if you're doing a mage build too. Okay, we don't need glowing coffee beans. Thank you, that's what Patches uses. Okay, I don't need this shit. No, I need you. That's it. Okay. Also, right here, if you get your soul tendency to near black, you will get the primeval demon spawning right there. So unfortunately it does spawn fairly out of the way. So when we have to come back here, at least we can get the ring and the primeval demon at the same time. Okay. Right. So that's the first little bit with all the catwalks or the jetties, if you whatever you want to call them. Now, I love how they have multiple heads screaming at once. It really adds to the cacophony of God, sorry if this is loud, by the way. It's loud for me. Okay. The delightful cacophony of the damned. Okay, so this is some of the few grass that you'll actually get in this place, and it's some good grass. It's Dark Moon ×2, which is, I mentioned before, it's the best one. Heals you fully and cures status ailments too. Okay. Right. So there's not too much to this bit. There's some more centipedes, but there is a danger on the stairs coming up over here, okay? It's going to be a Black Phantom. A Black Phantom of an enemy that is hated throughout all of the lands between. It's a Cthulhu, but it's a Black Phantom version, okay? Have you seen me? No. Ah, you did see me. So remember, once they do that move, they will run to you and let their guard down. That is a moment to strike, especially if you're a big old tanky build like me. There you go. Otherwise, you wait for it to patrol, turn around, stab it in the back. Okay? I can only assume that they're going to be resistant to magic. Okay, so that's something else to consider. Okay, the loudest enemy in the game apart from the drakes. But I'm not going to affect my volume for this. Oh, there is a crystal lizard down there too. Okay, so there's a centipede there, and there's one to my right around this pulsating doodad. But I am going to go and prioritise the crystal Liz because it's quite good at running away from you early on. Okay, so that's secured. Stop tracking me! Stop tracking me! There we go. Oh, look at that, we got pure moonlight as well. Very rare indeed. And don't forget there's some goodies around here. This is where one of the centipedes was tucked away, I think. It was either here or to my right. Yeah, it must have been to my right. Let me get some spice too. Some allspice. Some star anise. Okay. I will yeet these though because, do I need... Yeah, I'll keep some of you for now. I'll yeet these because they do take up a lot of room. Unnecessarily. Also, I already know there's going to be a gargoyle to my right here. Sorry, bud. I'm not interested in your item either. Okay. Do you know what? Yeah, we can get rid of you because you're going to do your landy thing. No, you're not. That's probably the first time ever that I've seen it not do the landy thing. Oh, hello. Do you know what? Give me some bow action here. Sometimes you gotta give your bow some love, people. Keep that bowstring greased. Grease lightning. Oops, no, can't really use my shield as a weapon. That wouldn't work very well. Also, you notice I'm not really getting many souls here. It's quite disappointing, actually. But that's the way it is. Don't forget this. And then this is that second lift that I mentioned. Now let's see if we're lucky. No. No, it's gone all the way to the top. And we have to wait a minute for it to come back down. Okay, there's no item on the other side either, by the way. But there are some more gargoyles at the top of this thing. So again, be careful. Otherwise, if you roll off and die, you have to run all the way back down here to this point. There are no shortcuts in this neighborhood. Okay. And you'd think this is the slowest lift in the world, in Soulsborne, but no, that pleasure still goes to this game, but in a different area. Okay, where are you going? Absolute mofo. There's the second one too. Do you know what? I could have kept my bow out here. Hang on. Right, there's one. And then can we get the other one to play ball, or... Where did you even go? Oh, you're still down there. What is wrong with you? I can't even get to it, guys. And I'm sorry, I'm not jeopardizing this run for it. Oh, no. Good lord. I think I can get it from here. Hang on. Yeah. Here, let me help you. Let me help you with that, okay? Yeah, screw your item. I'm not falling for it. Literally. Quite literally. Okay, so honestly, just be careful here, because if you die, you have to run all the way back, and I've definitely not done that before. Multiple times. Okay, so on this one, there is no staircase leading up, okay? However, you still got the same douchebags here. Boom! And voila. And that's GG. Bye-bye. So, who recognizes this cutscene? Bit of an anticlimactic fall, but who recognizes that cutscene from a different game that we played not too long ago? Ah, the Mensis brain, I hear you say. Yes, indeed. And then we get some delightful human insects crawling out. So this must have been how they were producing those things too. Yeah, that's reminiscent of the Mensis brain in... Hello? Who are you? Oh, hi. You okay? You okay? Okay. Do you want some water? Trying again? Oh, look! Oh, you managed. Good boy. Okay. Give me this, please. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, the Mensis brain from the Mensis Nightmare in Bloodborne. Similar situation. Not quite... Well, it's dramatic, but you don't have to destroy 2 giant chains. You just pull a lever. But it is also just as cathartic as that situation, if not more so. Also, it kind of makes you think, not the best engineering decision, excuse me, to, yes, I need to go down there. Not the best decision from an engineering point of view to rely on some fragile dudes to hold up your heart. Maybe just, you know, could have attached the chains to the towers and left it at that. Who knows? Just spitballing. Anyways, we can actually go down here now because the heart has been yeeted, okay? And there's some items down there we can get to now. Okay, and there's actually a couple of good items. Well, one good item especially, which is useful. Now, also you can see these dudes are now around. Okay. I forgot to mention, I think they drop a mercury stone, so they're away farming that. Okay, so let's get rid of you guys. Ooh, I missed you. Didn't miss that time though. This is going to be loud. Yeah. Bye. Gets me every time when things just fall to their doom. All right, let's get rid of you. Thankfully, they're a bit slow on the uptake. Okay. Are you dead? You're dead. I know there's a gargoyle coming, but also, you know, with their AI capabilities, I feel relatively non-threatened. There you go. Nice rapid fire with the old crossbow, though. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? I don't even know. Well, if you want to play. Good hit. I'll give you that one. Touché. Now, unfortunately, these aren't going to be useful for me. Ooh, did your wing just fall in the brazier? Yes, it did. Sizzled gargoyle wing. Can you imagine? You go to, well, in the UK it would be like a Nando's or something, and today's special is sizzled, or no, it's piri piri, isn't it? Piri piri gargoyle wings. Goodness me. Hell, I try it. You try things at least once sometimes. It's like how when people go to Australia and they try kangaroo or something. I'm not sure I could ever eat the meat of a marsupial. A marsupial. I actually said it a bit like an Australian. That's South African. What am I talking about? That's not. That is not Australian at all. That is full-on South African right there. Australian would be more like that. There you go, right? Let's have some roux. Put some more roux on the barbie. Goodness me, such a fun accent to do, and so is South African as well, for that matter. South African, it's a lot more. You don't open your mouth quite as much, and you sort of purse your lips a little bit more. Very. If I don't, I don't know. I don't know. To me, it's a weird accent because it just feels weird to do. But obviously, for South African people, it's relatively normal. God knows what people think I sound like. Anyway. Enough talking about gargoyle wings and kangaroo meat. Let's carry on. So we actually got everything down there. Sorry, I kind of glossed over it, but we got a gold mask. Okay. Gold mask inlaid with a delicate design, reserved for use only by the highest-ranking members of the secret coterie who plot to harness the power of souls. It always kind of reminds me of Encher's set from Elden Ring. That is kind of it's not a skull, but it's a similar-ish design, darkish, but with gold inlay. And Encher's set is actually called the Royal Remnant set, which is... It looks more like a Dark Wraith. Anyway, hang on. No, but there is an item coming up. So we can get past here now because the Tube of Doom is out of the way. Okay. Oh, sorry. The main treasure we got down there was the Ring of Avarice. Obtain more souls when slaying enemies. It's the Silver Covetous Serpent Ring, okay? Luxurious gold ring fitted with a large jewel. Increases the number of souls obtained from slaying enemies. Once a symbol of wealth and debauchery. There you go. Ah... That's where the whole thing of avarice comes from, right? Is avarice similar to debauchery? Hang on, I actually don't know what avarice means. It's a bad word. It means bad things. Does it mean greed? Hang on. Extreme greed extreme greed for wealth or material gain. So it is similar to debauchery is more just engaging in things which are immoral, like, sexy times and drinking and shouting and that sort of thing. So I guess... Oh wait, the thing itself is called the Ring of Avarice, right? Yeah! Yay! I got it! I got it, guys! There's the link. Oh, there's the Ivory Tower as well, look. Sorry, it's actually called the Ring of Avarice, which means extreme greed. But then it fits in with the symbol of avarice that you get in later Dark Souls titles. The mimic head chests, the mimic chest heads. Sorry, the thing that you can put on your head and it's a big chest, and it's got loads of teeth and a tongue. That thing. Anyway, sorry, I'm losing myself in needless lore here. But it is still fun to see the links between the games. Now, we have something really special for you coming up here, guys. And also, do you know what? I need to stop myself. I need to stop myself right here. If I do this boss now, I lose out on pure white world tendency, because, remember, I actually want to send this place to all black, because this is the final place where I can get my final colourless demon soul. Ah, I almost forgot. I wouldn't have come up here otherwise. But I remember, you also get the rapier, which is what she uses. I'm going to say she, there is actually an NPC that wears that set. We may or may not engage with that mechanic later. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see. So, that is the boss right there. I'm not doing it. just yet, because I want to send the world to shit. And to do that... I hate to use one of these things, but look, we got one here, we can use it here. Just take me back. So this is our homeward bone. So we got homeward boned. I guess while I'm here I can repair these. Can I level up? I don't think I can. I could if I use some of you. It could be useful. That's 4k, so give me what, like 3k with you? 2k. Is that about right? Just give me a small one, just in case. It's always the way, isn't it? You look, and then you don't actually read, or you don't remember what you've just looked at. Lazy brain. Okay, give me some strength, please. Thank you, buddy. So, the reason I just teleported back was out of laziness. Otherwise, we're just going here. And it's time to do the thing that we do when we want to make the world bad. So it's still only like one stage above neutral. Otherwise, we're going to have to do this now, I'm afraid. So, what we need to do is... Yeah, I'm already thinking like it's going to be a bit weird to have to run all the way through this. Alright, give me you, please. Try to pick up my 61 souls. Otherwise, if I don't, then obviously it's not the end of the world here. Let's see. So it's probably going to be at least 4. That's 3. Also, just FYI, this is probably the biggest PvP zone in the game. This entire world, okay? Especially because of the archdemon that's coming up at the end. Some of you will know, of course. So what was that? 3? I can already tell you I'm going to have to do one more anyway, so go for it. Oh, as much as I hate doing it every single time, it's part of the game, okay? Now, what did that get me? Where did that get me, please? Tell me. That's 3 stages above? That feels like 3 stages above all black. In fact, do we want all black? Yes, we do. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this right. I think I can still get pure black from doing this. Sorry, I can still get pure white after getting to pure black. Based on our other worldly experiences, because there's 2 more bosses left to do. I can take out the primeval demon and I can take out the special NPC. That should get me to pure white, which means I can still get the key that is up there. I think it's up there, yeah. No, it's up there, sorry, above my head. Okay, wait, what did that do for us? I've already turned myself human again. No, let me see. I'd rather not waste any ephemeral eyes if I can help it. So that is now pure black. It's weird. Like, that was near black, whereas in other worlds, it required... Sorry, there was like a darker stage in between those 2 that we just had. Very weird. Anyways... Take me back to the Prison of Hope. So, because we've got pure black... Yeah. I'm thinking, if it is this is the best way to do this. We can't do it any other way. Because the only way to get down here is to teleport back down, whereas we can still get from here up to the top without teleporting, because we can get taken up by the gargoyles again. Okay, this is right. This is right. Is that an item down there? Oh no, it's a glowy pot thingy. Right. So the reason we're back here is to defeat the special NPC. Okay, which will actually be Bojo. But a bad version of Bojo. And he is... I wouldn't say he's as difficult as Scurver, but he is still a problem. Okay, he's a big problem. Okay, where are you? Just here. So I'm glad I can still kill these in one hit, even though it's pure black here. So, where are you? Yeah, you gotta be careful, because you can run straight into this douche. Oh, bye! I don't trust you, lad. Okay. Right. So I may still die to Bojo. Like I said, it's not quite to the level of extremity as, what's he called? Skerber, which happens to also look like Boris Johnson, but you also cannot yeet this guy off a ledge necessarily, at least where he spawns, so could be a bit touch and go. Hang on, have I just gone past it? No, it's this way, sorry. It's this way. Okay. So don't let me forget, after I do this, I need to make my way manually back up to where we just were. So there's Bojo off to the right, but we do have to deal with Tentacle Face again. Unfortunately, the key that you... Ooh, hang on. The key that you require... I'm done. No, I'm okay. Remember the run. Ah. Oh, Bojo, no. Also, he wears a good ring. He wears a dull rat ring. Oh. He wears a dull rat ring, which will increase his defense when he gets below 30% HP, okay? And so it's probably going to take effect now. God, this is easy. What was I thinking? Famous last words. That was just AoE. Trust me, if you had that much defense, I'd be out of here. Oh, did you like that, boys? Did you like that? Hang on. There you go. So, we get his pole. The phosphorescent pole. So this has a little bit of lore attached to it. And it's one of the few mentions of the giants, I believe. Hang on. A long rod inlaid with blue gems that emit phosphorescent light. Bladeless and lightweight, this rod is fortified by a spell that slowly regenerates the wielder's MP. So it's quite useful in your offhand if you're a mage. One of Lord Irel's most storied exploits from his adventures beyond Boletari's borders is his theft of the weapon from the witch in the sky. Now, I don't remember the lore quite so much, but I think the witch in the sky is related to the giants in some way. Either that, or there's separate lore somewhere else which says that Rydell and what's the king called? Whatever the king was called, Rydell and the king went to the giant's place and fucked them over, basically. I'm sure we'll find out about that eventually. But you saw also in his offhand he was using one of the iron thingy fists. It doesn't do as much damage as a pole, but it's enough. It's quick enough to throw you off kilter. So you do have to watch out for that. Now, don't forget this absolute fucking monstrosity here. Do you know what? I'm not even. I don't. Yeah, use your flail. Use your flail. Yeah, I don't care about the. It's gonna fire at me. Oh, I forgot about you. No. Oh, this is bad. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Right, do your greenie. Okay, Meatball is de-aggroed. You've lost me. The thing is, it doesn't turn round. We could go around it the long way. Ah, you're done now, my little green friend. Ooh. There we go. They just drop Old Spice as well, so don't worry about that. Unless you're a mage. Okay. So, like I said, we have to go all the way back up manually because... Oh, I forgot something! Because if we reset the world state, remember... because having defeated a special Black Phantom NPC, it will make the world tendency go back up towards light, and it will stop the primeval demon from respawning. I think we can open this. I think we can open this. I think the only way to open this is pure black. No, it's not. Maybe if it's pure white then. I thought it was pure black. Never mind. Oh, we'll be back either way. Okay. Unless you have to rescue Rydell. I don't know. We'll see. It was good to check anyway, because I couldn't quite remember, obviously. Right, just give me a drink here. There we go. So I'm curious, I'm going to do this until we finish the episode anyway, but we've got 10 minutes left technically. But we're going to do the boss at this place either way. In fact, it's tempting to even do both bosses, but... No. Yeah, I'll save it. Actually, no, it's a pretty good time from a multiplayer perspective. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I won't. Alright, guys, you're still here causing mischief, I see. So, thankfully, you can walk up to this and get taken back up again, okay? And the same cutscene plays. Now, we have to make it all the way to where the primeval demon will be. Also, remember, I said if the world tendency is black, we can get that special ring that's down in the swamp below, okay? If we die, it's not the end of the world. It just means we have to run all the way back from the first archstone, okay? But I'm hoping there shouldn't be a reason for us to die, okay? Again, famous last words, but you know. Also, this guy still has a hitbox until they finish that animation, so you can actually get knocked off by that as well, so you got to watch out for it. I can at least grab you. Okay. Now, like I said, there's no shortcuts down there. We've just got to go the scenic route, okay? There's no other way to do this, unfortunately. But obviously it's well worth it, because it gets us a great ring, and it gets us our final upgrade for our sword, which I'm looking forward to. No, I'm sorry. I'm not buying. Yeah, you do whatever you want to do, okay? I'll just dodge your slow motion bolts. Okay, and there's another dude here and above me. Now they're going to drop on me. I ignore. Okay. Now the only problem is there's going to be another gargoyle around here, I think, but also we've got to try and get on this lift. Don't fall off either. I've fallen off in this gap before by accident. No! Oh. That wasn't worth it. Honestly. No. Oh, my lord. Josh, pay attention! What are these purple things? Oh, it's prism stones. Why are they all purple? Man. I wonder if this appears when it's Blackwell tendency. I think it's Y, actually. Yeah, it's just Y. Okay. Ooh. That was not worth the heart palpitation that I just experienced, but there you go. Right, let's just get down. At least now, when we get down here, we won't be able to die of fall damage. The only thing that will be able to kill us down here is the meatball, but we can avoid the meatball if we so choose, okay? So it's off to my right at the moment, down there, I believe. Yes. Yeah, behind where that big buttress is lying on the floor. I saw the glow of my item too. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the ring first. And do you know what? I'm not even going to touch the meatball. If I can... Actually, no. No, I can do this. Because it's a very predictable spell. There we go. And here's our item. We get the Sodden Ring. This is basically the Rusty Ring from Dark Souls 1, okay? Yeah, you do you, okay? I'm not interested. Trust me, that thing will one-shot you at this stage with Blackwell tendency. So the Sodden Ring, what does it do? It allows us to run through swamps without being slowed down. Okay? And that is basically useful for the final Archstone, okay? The Sunken Valley. I don't trust you guys at all. Way! I forgot they had a jump attack. Ugh. That could have been bad. If that one jumped to me and the other one got me with its tail, it would have been all over. All ogre, should I say. Do you know what? You die as well. Just because reasons. What was I saying? What was I saying? Well, there's a primeval. Now we're going to take this slow, okay? Yeah, come on. Are you coming? Okay. That's the way it goes down. And then we have another bulging foreskin right here, okay? As you can see. It's actually kind of cute in a weird way. It does attack you, right? I think I tested... Yeah! I tested that last time. You fucking thing. And here it is, our ultimate prize. Ah. There we go. Sorry, the sodden ring, yeah. It's like the rusty ring in Dark Souls 1. It lets you run through deep water. Right. And that's going to be useful for the final archstone. So I'm out of here, okay? I'm outie. 9,000. I'm willing to use another archstone there, okay? Now, we're not human. Yes, don't use. We should be able to level up again and have enough left over to upgrade our sword one last time, okay? So what am I getting here? What am I getting for you? I need like 19 or 20k or something. Don't use the colourless. That should do. Perfect. So we go to Ed and Eddie. We get our Bone Dragon Smasher up to max level. Okay. Ah, pure white. You love to see it. Every time it feels good to see that. Yeet. There we go. I'm out of archstones. Remember, you can buy the patches for 5k a pop. What do you think I'm here for? Honestly, I've literally discovered your life's work for you, or realized your life's work for you. We don't need to repair, we need to upgrade. So... Oh, mama. Max power. Yes, unlimited power. Good. Alright, we'll look at our stats when we're up here. I wonder what the scaling on it will be now. So it was on B. Does it go up to S? Hang on. Still on B? It doesn't matter. It's got such high base damage, it actually doesn't matter. And B scaling is still great anyway. And our current attack damage is now at 500. 500. Everything else is at 102. Oh, because I'm not getting it equipped. Okay. You can go, actually. No, I don't want to equip you. Do you know what do you know what I mean? I don't want to equip you. I want to get rid. Please. Sodden Ring. Grants high mobility in deep water. An artifact from another land grants high mobility in deep water. This ring allows freedom of movement even in the murkiest of waters, but does not remove other dangers. So, I would highly recommend getting this ring. Oh, it's got a little fish on it, I never knew. I highly recommend getting that ring before you do the pond swamp bit of the last covetous place. In fact, if you're following this walkthrough, just follow what I'm doing anyway, so... And then you'll have no issues or tissues. Where am I going? Can I level up? Did I even level up? How much did it even cost? I feel like it costs like 100 souls. Did it cost any souls? Maybe it doesn't cost souls in this game. Well, I can level up once more for the boss. Okay. I'm tempted to see... Do you know what? That could get me another level. Do you know what? Fuck it. Come on. This will get me another level too. I already know I know my souls by now. I know my souls. Okay. No! I don't know my souls. I don't know my souls. Okay, it's fine though. Honestly, that's fine. Vit, yes, please. So, because I have a +5 Dragonbone Smasher, I'm actually being quite confident that we can do this boss without dying, okay? It's not New Game Plus. World Tendency is going to be near Pure White now, I think. Otherwise, this is probably the hardest boss in the game. I would say, yeah, it's near Pure White. I would say I still struggle more with... what's it called? What's its face? Flame Lurker. And a part of the reason for that might be that that I tend to do it when I'm a lower level, okay? But this thing can still be a problem, especially if you do try to tackle it too early, okay? Or should I say these things can be a problem, okay? So some of the people know. Another thing that makes this boss a problem, or bosses, is the AI. So this is the jankiest jank, apart from Dark Souls 2, that you will ever see in a Soulsborne game, okay? The only thing that out-janks this, I would say, is the Falconer soldiers from Dark Souls 2. Which, if anyone who knows what I'm talking about, then you will know. Okay, you'll just know. Did I ever get this, by the way? Yes, I did. The Falconer soldiers in Dark Souls 2. But this thing, it comes a close second. You'll probably get to see what I mean. I'm pretty confident. Can I equip my bow, by the way? It could be useful. No. I could take my helmet off, but it's fine. That was a bit silly just running up to that thing, but thankfully it used the easy spell. Ah, you see? If you know what you're doing, these guys are easy. You don't have to worry about it, right? Do you know what? Give me my bow. Give me my bow. Can I? No. Give me my bow. Because just in case this thing... I still can't use this one-handed. How depressing. Just in case this thing spends too much time in the air with its piddly wings, I might be able to get some damage in with my bow. Okay. So, get ready for the Manhunter. Man-Eater. There you go. There's also a couple of items in this arena. Okay. And... Whoa! Nice hyper armor. I know all your tricks. I don't know all your tricks, but I do know. Oh! I missed! That wasn't bad AI at all. That was good AI. Hot damn, girl! Woo! I got yeeted. Well, look, dying against technically the hardest bosses in the game, I can live with it, okay? What was I even saying before I got so rudely flung from the highest tower? Oh yeah, the bow. Wait, no, I said that. I forget. Never mind. As is usual with this cursed brain of mine, I think one thing... and then I forget what I wanted to say like moments later. And I know that happens to many people. You're not alone, people out there with soft brains. Okay. So, you saw how much damage we were doing to that thing though, right? Was I the only one who could see that? Oh, baby, that was good. Okay, don't forget this fucking thing. So, unfortunately, part of the run back is to A, run all the way here, but also to deal with this mofo. Okay, and it's always the way that it's facing towards you as you get up to this stage, okay? Oh! Now, you can use these things, okay, to block, but I'm hoping for the greenie. You not see me? Okay. It looks like during that animation where they lose you... hang on, are you gonna run at me? Okay. During the animation when they lose you, they can't re-find you until they finish the animation, which is funny. Anyway. Right. Sorry, I was gonna say something earlier as well. Don't do what I do and run into a boss fight with loads of souls on you like that, okay? If you just need another couple thousand souls, go farm them, okay? Get another level in there. Another level of vigor could be the difference between losing or winning against this thing, right? But at least we can grab them straight away. Also, I wanted to chop off the tail. I think that's probably what I was going to go for there. Oh, yeah, we got the tail in one swoop. Also, it's probably not a good idea to stand adjacent to it like that. So here's part of the janky AI. That was a little taster, okay? I don't mind getting hit by you. You're nothing. You're scum. You don't do anything. So here's number 2. So this guy likes to prioritize. I should be stood there. This guy likes to prioritize more ground slams. So you see some of the janky AI here? Yeah, they stood in midair. Okay. Well, we both whiffed. Also, you sound like an elephant. Has anyone ever told you sound like an elephant? Also, catch. Feels good. Feels good. You're terminated. So remember, we're human. We're human. If we fall, we lose forever. So we get a moonshore sword. We don't fall off. We don't run. Okay, no running by the pool. There's also some grass up here, okay? If you're in a bit of a pinch, this grass could help you. So take note. I'm just gonna... I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. Give me the... Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, put my helmet on. Okay. And I'm just gonna go straight back. Hang on, this is a soul item. Okay. So we do have pure white world tendency now. We also get the twin mix demon soul, that's the one. And we're gonna go yeet ourselves. Also, I forgot, we rescued Yurt, the Silent Chief, do you remember? Okay. Now, if you rescue Yurt, okay, he and you don't defeat that boss, he remains patrolling up on the thing where you rescued him, right? As soon as you defeat another boss, this happens. Now, okay, so we've got a dead body. So these are just these are not actually NPCs. These are just bodies that are strewn. So there's one over there as well. Okay, these are bodies that are just strewn throughout the Nexus. However, what happens is, okay, if you start to defeat more bosses while Yurt is in the Nexus, and he's here. Hello, buddy. That's one of mine. A little slaying never hurt anyone. Goodness me. God knows when I put that down. It's funny how it keeps them across accounts. Really funny. Oh, that's not one of mine. So, sorry, if you carry on defeating bosses while Yurt is here, okay, you get one freebie. But if you defeat more, he will kill NPCs within the Nexus, one by one, okay? And that is a problem, unless you want him to. Okay, I don't want him to. So you can probably guess what's going to have to happen.
I am indebted to you for your help in Latria. Without it, I would not have made it back. Now, I can go on with my work. And for that, thank you. What is it? I have no business with you. Not yet. Do not be concerned. Life is hardly as precious as one might think.
So, although this guy is cool and he exudes coolness, he's a little bit worrying too. He's also really polite considering he's a mass murdering mofo. So unfortunately for Yurt, and this doesn't affect this does not affect your character tendency, okay? Because usually if you kill innocent NPCs, it will affect your character tendency.
What have we here? Why? Mephistopheles was right about you.
Ah, Mephistopheles, you say? Also, we get his armor set, which is quite cool too. It's not as powerful as this one, but it's still pretty cool, as you saw. It's got the little antennae on it. So, there's a character called Mephistopheles, which is obviously based on a character called from mythology called Mephisto. I say mythology, biblical. Mephisto is the brother of Satan. Anyway, so again, that doesn't bode well, really. Now, we can actually interact with this Mephisto lady, and we've actually found her mask and weapon so far, the gold mask. Do you remember? And there is a way to get Mephisto to appear, but we will consider that later on in the game, okay? Now, hang on. We took out the we took out the man-eater. She's a man-eater. Sorry. So we get a few more souls to spend too. Yes, that's it. I always forget. I always have to rub, like, my brain cells together to try to remember what I need to do when I come back to the Nexus. I need to yeet myself, unfortunately, because we don't want to ruin things in Latria. There we go. Right. So, yes, Mephistopheles. That's something else to consider going forwards. What else do I need to do? Oh, we never spoke to the witch. I knew there was something. I'm so stupid. So, the witch that we rescued back in Boletaria.
Hello again. You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. But should you have demon souls, I can teach you magic. Only my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of the great sage Frake?
Lady, does it look like things... Does it look like it matters whether or not I use your magic at this stage? The world is going to shit. Okay, I think at this stage we can use anything and everything to defeat the demons, huh?
Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft? It would honor me to assist one such as you, but... Are you sure?
Definitely the same voice as the Dark Souls 3 witch as well, which is a great voice actress, I think.
Once, I lusted
Very
after
gentle.
demon souls. I passed the fissure into Boletaria, but became trapped by the Nexus. Then, the king's executioner, Meralda, chained me up inside that tower.
That's the lady we killed with the axe.
My thirst for demon souls is no more. On the contrary, I find such power dangerous.
There are others who do not. Yuria, that was it. That's making me think of Dark Souls 1. Oh, but he says Yulia. Yeah, the undead merchant says, "Oh, my little Yulia." No, it's different.
Frake wields a different type of magic from my witchcraft. Frake's magic stems from an understanding of the essence of the demon soul, while my witchcraft merely channels its energy.
That's right.
If the demon is cursed, so shall be the craft. Frake's power comes from human potential, while mine is a dark, dependent art. If the demon is cursed, Frake's power comes...
Interesting. Yuria the witch. So, attune, no. Learn. Ah, there it is. So you need the Dragon Demon Soul, which is from the Dragon Lord thingy. Hard Demon, Ignite. So Ignite is Combustion, which is a pretty good spell. Cursed Weapon. Strengthen and Curse the right hand weapon. What does that do? Soul of the Penetrator Demon. Use catalyst equipped in the left hand to greatly strengthen, but also curse the weapon in the right hand. Symbolizes the mighty sword wielded by the Penetrator that has slain countless warriors who bravely face the demon. I wonder what the curse does. I actually don't know. Sounds good, though.
I owe my life to you. If you are ever in need of my witchcraft, speak to me. It is a dark art, but it is all that I can offer.
Love the hat. So, she obviously she knows about Frake. Let's see if Frake has anything else to say.
You have your wits about you. Surely you understand. That witch Yuria is a compelling woman. She uses a different type of magic than I. Hers is powered by emotion, much like a miracle. I wonder if it is related to her gender.
Oh, that's a bit
I
sexist.
still have much to learn. But we were wrong to assume that they ceased to be human.
What are you talking about?
He has power.
Oh, okay.
I am fully prepared. Please fetch me. I can still be patient.
My fine magician friend. Yuria, anything else?
Are you certain it would honor me? Are you sure?
Yes.
If the demon is correct.
Okay, nothing else. Oh, sorry. No. I'm sorry. That was rude of
Are
me.
you certain you
Okay.
Are you sure? I owe my. If you are ever, it is.
I apologise. I walked away from her. Okay, so we can go back to Latria, and we can. Now that we have pure white, we can do the pure white bit. However, I don't want to be running back and forth. Oh, I didn't get my souls. Hang on. I was going to say I'd rather buy an archstone if I can. Oh, I can indeed. So even if I lose out on a level for now, I don't mind. And also, the maiden is right next to... Sorry. The maiden is right next to Patches, so it makes sense. Yes, very good. Seek. We still get 2 levels, that's pretty good. We'll do strength. So we still get some pretty good scaling as well. 505 going up to. That's good. Now, I can probably equip my gauntlets now, right? No, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Okay. God almighty, how much does this go up to? Anyway, Latria. Hang on. Patches, Archstone. Yes, that was it. Set. There it is. Good. So now that we have pure white, we need 2. Do I want a couple of these, actually? Yeah. I can't afford it now. Bollocks. Well, do you know what? It's just tough tits. It has to be done. Is this quicker? No, this is quicker. Okay. So, do you remember where I said pure white world tendency at the top of that tower where the first chain was? We do have pure white now, which is good. We need to go back up there, okay? I would skip ahead, but, you know, now that there's some different enemies in the way and stuff, let's just, you know, make sure that we can get through this safely without dying on the way, okay? It would have been nice to have 2 archstones, but this is just the way that it's going to have to be. Okay. I'm thinking whether or not to use the archstone here or earlier in the Prison of Hope. My gut is telling me just use it here. Yeah, because there's a whole lift system here. Yeah. I'm going to use the archstone here. Actually. No. What am I talking about? Nonsense. Piffle. Boulder dash. The quickest way back is to just jump down off the top of this thing, right? Or does it lead you underground? Ugh, my brain. No, you have to. You have to go down first to get up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use the Archstone here. I apologise. I'm getting lost in my own disturbed mind. Oh, just in time. Thank you. Okay. So, now that the world is pure white, there will be a little bridgey up here. Okay. Right up here. There'll be a little plank, which kind of makes you think, why couldn't the character just do this themselves? But that's just the way the game is, okay? How to make the rules. And there is just one little item up here, okay? One little item. This one right here, look. Careful you don't fall off, by the way. And we're at the top here, look. So yes, we will have to... Right, there's the prism stones. Yeah, we do have to use an archstone to get back. So we get the secret key. Okay? Return to the Nexus, yes. We get a secret key, and this will unlock Rydell's cell, okay? And also some other cells around him, I think. And no, I can't quite remember, but we'll find out when we get there, obviously. I don't have any hard souls, do I? No. No. Right, okay. Put me back in Latria, but in the Prison of Hope, please. So we're going to have to do that run back again that we did when we first came back here to defeat Black Phantom Rydell. Okay. So it's unfortunate that we have to do this multiple times, but through my own distress and hardship, I have discovered the most efficient way, okay, and this is unfortunately it, okay. Now remember, we still got some nasties to take care of on the way there. Okay, so if you're running like crazy like me, these guys will always be as close to you as they can be. So you got to watch it, okay? You got to be ready, especially if you're using this weapon too. Oh, I forgot about the lady. She doesn't really have anything else, any further dialogue to deal with, unfortunately. She did sell the Ring of Everest, remember, for like 50k, but we got that, so that's a bit of a rip-off from her perspective. Now we're going to Rydell, which is just down here. And across here from here. Remember, there's one more Cthulhu. Every time, my dear friend. There's also some more cells here which are locked. Yes, I'm coming. Impatient fool. He does move out of the way, I think. Hang on. Oh, that's one way of moving.
Why, thank you.
It's okay, Boris.
Thank you, kind soul.
Quite short, aren't you?
Please, take this fine piece of work. I have no use for it now.
That's your ring, isn't it?
My final, eternal rest.
Yeah, we get his ring. It's a pretty good ring. It's the blue tearstone ring, but it actually feels like it does a little bit more.
And thus begins my final, eternal rest.
My eternal slumber. It feels like it gives you a bit more, what's it called? Defense. Do you know what though, guys? I'm kind of tempted. To kill Rydell. Oh, also, this is open now that we have pure white. Okay, and I think you get another key actually. Oh, well, thank you. I think you get another key in these cells. So why am I tempted to kill Rydell? Well, you remember that Mephisto lady that Yurt mentioned? Yeah. Ooh, there's the witch's hat. Okay. Uria's hat. So this goes, I think only a lady can wear it. But it also, yes. It also goes with the set that you got from one of the bodies that was hanging from, I feel like I'm about to get attacked, sorry. one of the bodies that was hanging near the beginning of Boletaria Castle. Okay. Let's see what it says. Stiff, scuffed, pointy hat is precisely what people imagine when they think of a witch. This one, oddly enough, was actually worn by one. Yes, indeed it was. And we know who that is. Now, don't think we need to go in there. I think that's the other key there. This one's empty? Yeah. I think that's the other key. No, that's Sage Frake set. So that's probably... Well, it doesn't do anything, but I think it's what I used when I was a mage. It feels like it's... Hang on, is there another key? Did I already get it? I should remember. Hang on, no, there is another key somewhere. There is another key. I think it's in the other place that I thought opened when the world tendency's black. Oh no, right now you're gone! Damn it! I was gonna kill him. Oh, sorry. Do you remember Mephisto that Yurt mentioned before I killed him? She has a quest tied to her, but she only appears when you have pure black character tendency, okay, not world tendency. She only appears when you have pure black, and the only way to get pure black is if you kill other NPCs or humans, if you invade people and kill them, I think. So I thought to perhaps use Rydell to send my character tendency further towards black, so we can perhaps commune with this elusive Mephisto, whatever she's called, Mephistopheles, that's it. And I'm still undecided if I will be doing that in this playthrough, but part of me kind of feels like why not, because once you complete this game, hello, which we will be doing, once you complete this game, you're automatically thrust into a new game plus anyway, so it doesn't really matter either way. So I probably will do her quest, in all honesty. Yeah. Oh well, we're gonna have to hurt some people later on. We're gonna have to hurt them. Okay. Ooh, hello. How did you get there? I'm not as scared of you anymore. And look at that, they had 420 HP. The crystal lizard didn't see me that time. Hey, hello, buddy. Ah! You don't really drop what I want, but I will take it nonetheless. So I think we can get in here now that we've rescued Rydell. We can get in here, I believe. Ooh, itchy nose, excuse me. Ah, there we go. There are some dangers to be had, to be sure. Ah, you get a second key here. It's actually in the cell over there to the left, the last cell. So I'm not going to try and open these yet, because we might not be able to open them all anyway. Okay. It's a greenie. And that means you're doomed. And then you are in a ripe position to get fooked as well. Oh, there's 3 of you. Goodness me. It's my birthday already. Right. So like I said, I'm going to go get the other key first, so we can open all these cells as is required. It's not that one. It's this one. Yeah. There we go. There it is. And we get a legendary hero soul too, which is the best soul in the game. Soul item. Did I hear you quivering in there? Oh, that sounded like quivering and whimpering. Do you know what? Unless it's beneath me. Fool! You think I can't hear you? Nothing escapes me, I'm afraid, my little friend. Now, sorry, getting carried away. So, what else can we get from here? We get some soulage. We get a chunk. That's good if you're doing that. There's no one in there. What about in here? No dudes, but there is... Oh, you get the rogue set. Okay, that's pretty cool. Whose set is the rogue set? Oh, no, I don't want you. The rogue set, I think it might just be the... Oh, no, I'm thinking of the Imperial Spy. The ninja set. I don't think it's that. The rogue set, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I didn't need to open you, but well. Just check in case. No. I heard something in here. Yeah. 3 of you, huh? Oh, boy. Are you in for a treat, boys? Ah. There we go. Unfortunately, that doesn't affect our character tendency. A little bit of slay never hurt anyone, like they say. And you get the quintessential parrying dagger as well, which is, it does what it says on the tin. Okay, will this work? No. Kind of makes sense, though. Okay, what do I get from you? It's honestly quite disappointing, considering this is a super secret area. Isn't it, lads? Any more of you? I don't see anyone. Oh, you dropped an item for me, though. A lotus? Ooh, well worth it. Any more? Yeah. So what do you give me, please? Ephemeral eyes. Ooh, maybe that was the witch. Maybe it wasn't Uria. Anyway. So, we don't have an archstone, but it's not too far away to just run back to the church and get taken back up to the archstone there. Okay. Do I want... How far into the 1 hour mark have we gone? We're at 1 hour and a half. Yeah. I think I will do this now, because here in the UK it's quite late. It's like, what? Yeah, it's coming up to like 2 AM. I'm thinking there's more likely to be international players playing at this time, because there's going to be like more people on the American servers and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if it's worth me doing this now. Because, let me explain, the boss itself, for those that don't know, is technically a multiplayer boss if you're playing online, okay? You, instead of fighting an AI boss, it can actually, it's a bit like the DLC from Dark Souls 3, okay? Do you remember the Church of, oh god, what was it called? Filianor's Church, that's it. A player can be summoned as the boss to fight them, okay? So it's pretty cool from that perspective. However, as this game has been out for a while, but also I think the sheer fact that okay, there's a cutscene too. The sheer fact that when this game came out, people couldn't get a hold of a PS5, I feel as though it kind of affected the multiplayer community, especially on this game. Ah, look here. So that is the old man. That is the Queen's husband, who was banished from this land initially, but then he came back with a strange yellow garb. Ah. That's me after skipping lunch. So, what just happened? What did we just witness? Well, the man himself is not a demon, or was not a demon, okay? He was probably a powerful sorcerer of some sort. He had a star. he obviously coveted the throne of his estranged wife that booted him out of the kingdom. But also, he came back one day with that strange yellow garb. Okay? Now. I got you. No! Oh, don't forget that lingers, people. That lingers. Okay. That was bad. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. He came back with that yellow garb. Now, what is the yellow garb? It obviously has some sort of strange power. And we'll learn what that power is. Also, this staircase can be a bit of a nightmare, okay? Oh, that lizard. I wanted the crystal lizard. Okay, we'll have to wait for the lizard. There was a crystal lizard here. We'll learn what the garb is soon. Also, I've not been invaded, I've just noticed. So it's unfortunate. Like I said, when this came out, the PS5 was very difficult to get hold of. I still don't quite know what the market is like when it comes to the PS5. I bought mine on eBay. But even this was like a year and a half after the PS5 came out. I got mine on eBay, and I only bought it at a bit of a premium, okay, like an extra couple £100 in this instance. And even when I played the game then, there just wasn't... Everyone who'd played it had played it, okay, and there just wasn't the community. So I feel as though they kind of did themselves dirty in that regard, but time for hoarding. So yeah, it would, whilst you're using the going up the staircase here, killing the enemies, which, if you don't know how to deal with them, they can be a right nightmare. In fact, they can be more difficult than the boss in some situations, but like, you wouldn't believe how many times I've invaded someone as the boss. I've waited for the guy, the actual player, to come up the stairs to fight me, but they've just been killed by the octopuses, okay? Anyways, so unfortunately this is just going to be the old monk, OG old monk, okay? So they just have some claw weapons, and as you can see, this is... okay. It's just not going to be a problem, as you can see there. Okay, they can't even heal themselves. So the thing is, when you... there we go. Nice crotch. Were they wearing yurt set? Possibly. That's interesting. Well, the dude isn't there anymore. What was I saying? We get the golden demon soul. So that's an interesting one. I'll show you why. What was I going to say? Oh yes, if you get invaded by whoever invades you, they pretty much, if they are as strong as their character is in their own games, okay? They're not nerfed in any way, to my knowledge. They even get little spells around them. Like when you're trying to invade Filianor, the Church of Filianor in Dark Souls 3, they get little spells that help them too. And they can use healing items as well, which is, again, is a great problem. So unless you're playing... if you're playing online and you keep getting invaded by someone who's really strong, unless you turn it onto offline mode, you might struggle a bit, okay? I've certainly had it in the past when I've hit a bit of a wall because I've been invaded by the same dude over and over. But it's unfortunate that we could not experience a bit of PvP here, but again, I'm not surprised. Now, where are we? We're in the throne room of the Ivory Tower. Look, you'll notice all the paintings, their faces have been scratched off. Well, this was because of the old man, okay? Because he was obviously booted out of the kingdom, he was very pissed off about it, okay? So this was his way of getting his own back, really. And he imprisoned all the nobles, and then he was stealing souls as well. But like I said, he himself was not the demon. What was the demon? Well, in the cutscene, the garb that was being worn, that the old man was wearing, I apologise, it's getting late, it's 2 AM, like I said. Bear with me. It flew off him and onto that thing that was well, it was the old monk in this situation, but whatever that thing was that was summoned, okay? And then it flew off the old man and went on to the summoned guy, the old monk. Now, like I said, in the cutscene, it's not entirely clear, but the garb, the golden garb or robe, actually leaves the old man, and the old man dies, okay? And then, so it abandons the old man, and it goes to this new champion, this old monk dude, to try and stop us, basically. And like I said, you know, in some situations, you that person would be whoever's summoned to try and whoever's trying to invade us, and is summoned to try and stop us as well. But the golden garb was the demon. Okay, the soul of the old monk. It doesn't actually say here. The soul of the old monk demon, a source of enormous power. It doesn't actually say. In fact, how do you get... Oh, you have to invade someone, don't you? Yeah, you can actually get the yellow garb itself as a helmet, okay? And it boosts magic power too, so it's great for mages. When I was a mage, I didn't use it because I think it looks too ridiculous and actually blocks a lot of the screen, so you can't actually see. But if you manage to invade someone, okay, and take them out, as the old monk, you will gain the old monk headset, okay, and it kind of tells you that the garb itself was the demon, okay, the golden garb was the demon, okay, so that's probably, like I said, the most interesting lore. There's not too much to say about it, but I think it's some of the more interesting lore of the game. Also, you can actually use that golden soul to get one of the best, what are they called in this game? Catalysts? Yeah, you get one of the best catalysts in the game. Okay, it's called the Insanity Catalyst, and again, it boosts... I think it decreases your magic resistance, but it greatly boosts your magic attack power, okay, or potency. So again, it's a pretty good. I did use that on my mage build once upon a time, so it's a pretty good catalyst to have too. Now, I think that's everything there. We are human again, so we have to take ourselves out, unfortunately. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to do here. Oh, here we go. The throne room of Yormedar. So that was the name of the dude. His revenge complete, the old man withered away, driven to madness by the golden robes that controlled his body. So maybe it wasn't even his fault, but one might, you know, you probably imagine because he was so filled with despair and potentially, you know, feeling like a bit let down, the fact that he's booted out of his kingdom. Maybe this particular demon fed off that you know, those bad feelings, and used him to take control of Latria. Anyway, now too frail to serve as a vessel, he was fully absorbed by the demon's soul. There you go. And the old monk tried to kill us instead. So there you go, there's the rest of the lore there. I remember, I want to get the crystal lizard. Sorry, that's why I'm R-ing, because I'm trying to remember what I wanted to do. I just want to get the crystal lizard here. Also, why is it so dark? Goodness me, I don't remember being this dark. Are we coming? Are we... okay, there we are. Someone forgot to turn the lights on. Crystal. Now I know about the octopus here, don't worry. That's what I think about the octopus. There we go. Boys, you can go home now. I've killed your boss. What do we actually get? It didn't actually show us what we got. Oh, there we go. Moonlight stone chunk from that crystal lizard. There we are. So that was potentially risky because we don't want to die while we're here. Otherwise we lose our white world tendency. That's the one. Goodness me. You can tell I'm tired. I'm going straight to bed after this. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I apologise. I had to get that out. Okay. Store. Anything else that needs storing here? Store 3 of you. 3 of you. store 9 of you? Yeah, we'll hold 15 of you. There. That's fine, that's fine. I like to have 10 flowers. Yeah. Anything else here? Sorry, I thought I'd do this now. Why not? Some people like it.
I was worried sick.
I know if I watch someone play a game, especially a Soulsborne game, I like to see them do all the admin-y stuff, you know? I find it quite relaxing. And it's interesting to see how other people manage their stuff, you know? Do you know what? Give me 20 of those. Because that's probably my favourite. I don't know why. It's probably my favourite Healy in the game. It just feels like it's at the right level, and you get enough of them to warrant using them, whereas these feel more special. The New Moon, they use those in a bit of a pinch. Okay, and you know what, I can take back some ephemeral eyes now as well. Yeah, I get 7 of those. Yeah, look at all our boss souls too. That's pretty cool. Anything else in here that we want? I don't think so. No. We can level up a bit too after we repair. Yes, please. So we've got 52k. What do we need these days for a level? Like 18k? 20k. So we can get 2 levels out of this. Oh yeah, we need to do this unfortunate business again. Look. There we go. And then I'm also thinking now, even though it's late and my brain is starting to waver, or falter, should I say, where am I going to go next in the next episode? What do I want to do? We've done Latria, we've done Stonefang, there's one more section of the Covetous Kingdom to go. I think we'll leave that for now. I think we will finish off the Storm place, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called entirely. The place for the Manta Race. We'll do that, okay? We got up to the bit where we defeated the Adjudicator. That's the one. Right, Loe's a maiden, please. Maiden. Also, I need to look into the soft caps. I don't remember them. I'll be honest with you. So we get 2 levels there. While I'm here, why don't I look at the soft caps? Just for what I want to look into, okay? 1 second. Demon Souls. Soft caps. So as I've mentioned previously, I don't usually... The only time I looked at a walkthrough in this playthrough last time was to check what the dex requirement for the compound longbow was, okay? Just so I could plan ahead for that, because you can't respec in this game. The other time I'm doing it is to just check what the soft caps are, okay? Let me see. So strength, hang on. No, it's not about scaling there. Strength is 50. Gosh, it goes up to 50, but I assume if you have S scaling, yeah, if you have S scaling weapons, it just goes up to 99 basically. It seems like 50 is the... Hang on. Yeah, it seems like 50 is like the what's considered to be the standard soft cap. Dex, we're not too interested, but it's the same, okay? As is traditional. I guess while we're here, we can look at the rest of them. Faith. Oh, for different talismans, it has different soft caps. Oh, for the Talisman of God or Talisman of the Beasts, you have different soft caps. Look at that. So you have 30, 50, and then up to 99. Interesting. Magic. So you have the Wooden Catalyst and the Insanity Catalyst. So you have 30 and then up to 99. Insanity's a bit different. Int. Int has loads of soft caps. Jesus. 15, 16, 41, 61. Luck. We're not interested in luck. What are we interested in? Vit and endurance, of course. Of course. Cosm. So Vit's first soft cap is 30, and then it goes up to 50. Which is interesting. Endurance goes up to 40. So we've hit the first soft cap of Vit. It's a shame that I won't necessarily put more points into strength for now, but I think I'm going to stick with my original plan, okay? Hang on. Yeah, so Vit has... HP has 2 soft caps, 30 and then 50. Endurance has 1, which is 40. Okay. I think I'm going to focus on going my endurance up to 40. That's what I'm going to do, okay? Like I said, it's a shame that I'm not going to pump any more points into Vit and strength necessarily, but you can kind of see how strong we are already. The fact that we've got our Bone Crusher up to +5 now, it's doing all of the heavy lifting by itself, okay, without me having crazy strength stats. And also, it's only strength scaling with B as well, so it's not the be-all and end-all, and we can at least one-hand it now if we ever want to, okay? So, like I said, give me endurance. I'll go up to 40, and then we'll see how we do.
May thy strength help.
Now, what does that do with regards to our glove situation? God, I can't believe, man. Why does that feel so wrong? It feels like I should still be able to wear this, but I can't, look. That's me after actually having lunch. Yeah, this thing is just that heavy, huh? 20. And what does this weigh? Oops. My nipples. That weighs half. Okay. Right, well look, I'll get my endurance up to 40, we'll see how we go, okay? And then the next one, we'll go back to that thingy over there, the Stormcaller Temple, whatever it's called. Okie dokie. Right, well I hope you enjoyed this longer episode, but like I say, I'd rather finish the episode at a point that makes sense to me, and hopefully the audience as well, okay? So now we've done and dusted with Latry, we got absolutely everything that we can get there, and we're good and ready to continue with our quest in the other remaining zones, okay? Unfortunately, it's not the longest game, but it's still a pretty good game, I think. It's not my favourite, as I've said, but it's good. It's enjoyable. So, for that reason, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one, okay, everyone? Bye!